start.
Battery's low. I don't know. I've been admiring this tree like for a while. Clouds are like it. I just sat down and they were kind of like it. Now they're really like it. That goes over there, and then that right there. That up and back from there. Or like way over there. Really big. Before it was like kind of small. And there was that. There used to be a big D there and a shoulder and a little face. It looks sort of like a duck. That was there, kind of going like that. Or actually it would be more like that. And then there was like a little G. Now there's like another G almost. Not quite. And then there was a little G over there before that. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. So I thought I'd get a video going. I don't know. This says the battery's low. So I'll keep going till it. Oh, it's still alright. Just here, stuck in traffic. Here sits the King of England, stuck in traffic. Satellites. There's a bird. Meanwhile, a man was spawned from space, and every day I'll roll your face. Satellite beside me. I think there's a WRX, I think. We're in Impresa's sort of like it, which is kind of the same thing, right? Sort of. There's gonna be another one there. See, there's one there, and there's one there. So, let's work it out. Okay, it's not exactly the same. I'll give it to me. I get half a point for that one. Well, I don't know. Just have the thing here. It's over here. That's what Luann said she wanted to get. I haven't gotten into like the settlement money thing, but she was going to get a Volkswagen convertible, one of those new Beetle ones or something like that. Now she's probably thinking, I wish I hadn't done any of that in the first place. I'm like, well, yeah. Well, let's do clouds. That just fell. Golf news. Let's see what else. Jerusalem Post, New York Times, USA Today. What is the one thing? The Vatican News, Mormon Newsroom. Let's see. Some others. Let's see. The Oregonian, the Columbian, KGW News Channel 8. KATU. Coin. A moment of silence because we got a situation here. Alright, there we go. Alright. I almost missed that one. And then there's Fox 12 Oregon, which could also include Fox News. And then we got CNN and, you know, and then there's MSNBC and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I should walk. I'll show everybody what's on. I caught that too. I just didn't have it on camera. Okay, maybe walk a little bit. Oh, we got a sponsor here. And just go around and let the people in the neighborhood be thrilled. And film here. Well, you can do cars. You got Toyota, you got BMW, you got Volvo. There's the news in Göteborg. Or Guten? Wait. Anyway, in Sweden over there, I could say the news in Berlin. I could say the news in Central African Republic. I could say the news in Nairobi. Durham. I could say the news in, I don't know. The country formerly known as East Germany. Like friends. Edge. Edge. Oop. It made a chirp. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe that's me. Pistachios. I donated blood. Here's my scars from it and the little bandage things. I donated blood the other day and I squeezed a little plastic squeezable pistachio thing. Westover. Well, I don't know. There was some like news things there. I have like other news things in the other. Oh, I missed it. I mean, I didn't film it. That bird. It's like I caught it. Well, see, there's other like cameras around, so you gotta like want to see that. Well, we see enough of them on that camera that he's got. So let's see the other stuff. But everybody's having such a good time. Bring in the satellites. Kanazawa, Japan. There's Kobe, there's Tokyo, Kyoto, there's Nagasaki, there's well, Hiroshima, you know. There's The area around Mount Fuji. There's Fuji TV, which I've been watching live, so they can do something there, you see. There we go. Portland schools. Let's do University of Oregon, Oregon State, PSU, California State University, University of California, Pomona College, the News in Pasadena. Let's do E-News, E.T. Let's do Extra. The Billboard artists on the top 10, and then from 10 through 20, from 20 through 30, from 30 through 35. Let's say 35 through 40. 40 through 50. 50 through 60. 60 through 70. 70 through 80. 80 through 90. 100. And 100 through 200 will be like so. There we go. I know where like Ariel Avenue is. Ariel's one of the girls. There's Ariel. There's Little Caprice. There's Malia. Although they're checked, it's not their real name. Hey, Toy. Wiener dog. They're porn stars. I guess I walked into that one. I got lots of kids with them. By now, I'm sure. Gosh. It's been probably about a year and a half or so. I'm not a donut. I got a lot of kids. I got a lot of them that I adopted, and I got a lot of them that, you know, because their fathers are up to shenanigans such as this. And then I got a bunch myself. That's what all the trouble's about. Okay, there's Mercedes-Benz. Be something in the morning. I'm not sure how much minutes I can put on that little chip thing that I got. I think it's like I don't know, maybe like 2 25-minute sessions or something, and it kind of starts to fill up with it. Let's see what this is doing. It's got some time. Weird, it's almost like people don't think I'm still kind of at my thing, you know. I don't know, I'm still doing that. I really kind of turned it on in the last like few years, since you know, 2003 in particular. Yeah, I didn't even get tested on it. I'd go to Fred Meyer and they'd put like out funny little beeps, and then I would try to figure out, and I think on those I scored about 100% on you know, when I figured they would stop or when they would even begin. I don't know. You just got to watch everything. It's kind of the most interesting thing ever. If everybody watched everything, they'd kind of go, that is the most interesting thing ever, and look how they're treating him. So they can drive around in cars like that and live in places like this, which should all be really, really big buildings for everybody else in the world. And it's just not. And look at this. This is a waste of space. You just pipe the water in from the Yukon, and then you release all the technologies we know they got. So people don't have to use that much electricity. People really wouldn't be using much cooking and stuff like that because they'd be eating, you know, they'd be eating things raw and all that. Plus you live in one part of the world for some time and then you move up here or there or whatever, you know, so you don't use that much electricity. You know, everything's automated. We could do that like right now, but it's all for the show. The buildings should be shaped like there's a star. I ordered a North Korea tote bag today. It says, I am so North Korea. So being, you know, the French thing. So being. How did he do that? Well, I don't know. How do you think? None of your business. Like that from the Running Man. I was like, why didn't we get girls to talk to me like that? Yeah, see, look, none of your business. Okay. Now this would be interesting to go there. I could go down here. All the news in South Africa, all the news in West Africa, all the news in East Africa, all the news in North Africa, and a blue jay to top the whole thing off. Not that blue gay. I said blue jay. It's like over there somewhere. No, not the car, god damn it. I'm not talking about that crazy taxi either. Will everybody listen to me? Actually, I think it was caught, so I think I caught it like on camera just when it was like going. Wow. And all the news from where that fella's from. There we go. Look at the other street, and I thought, go down here, and you got plenty of time, and you can get license plates, numbers. Hey, yeah, hey, I'm spying on you. I paid him $20 to park there. I know, I'm such a weasel. Look, there's the basketball hoop. I mean, not Safeway, but the basketball hoop. What's the big deal about that? I don't know. Weird Al, there we go. Selena Gomez. Taylor Swift, I looked her up. I got her number down there. I don't know, other pop stars. Miley Cyrus, I looked her up not that long ago. Just over at the Whole Foods market. What time, place, all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know, I didn't get it. Dang. Hey, girl. Okay. Alumni for the lions that are on there. You know who you are. Okay, all right, that last bit I made him do. Look, is that a hummingbird or some kind of insect? I don't know. Okay. That last bit I kind of... so that doesn't count. See, wouldn't it be nice, though, if I had some sort of technology, probably like a smartphone even would be basically enough, to walk around and just do this sort of like stuff like live. And I'd get more used to everything kind of being done. And it would just be... I just don't have the money for it, though. If people want to see more, it's, you know... Other than that, it's like what they just called... The FBI just called, you know, intelligence porn. You just watch it, you get a vicarious thrill out of it, but you don't really actually do anything with it. You know, and it's just... You gotta do something with it. You can't just, like, watch and then just kind of go, wow, that's interesting. Maybe if he does a little bit more, you know, that might be, like, fine. And it's just like... You just... I don't know where people get off. I don't know. I did have that one thing that was like a lengthy recording of the people that were talking like really loud at Starbucks, and that kind of stopped. I forgot my camera. Didn't take it with me to Starbucks this morning, and there was a lot of like odd, weird acting shenanigans and stuff, but it was like way reduced from like it was before. That was like without the camera. It's kind of silly too. Like I don't even know the half of what they say, but it's just like the dumb things that they say, you know, when the camera's even like rolling and they can't like admit that it might be a mistake not to say that kind of stuff. And it was just like a lot of people were kind of like, you know, what I got from like the news was just like, you know, a lot of them were just like, the fuck, you know. I'm like, yeah. And that's all my life is, and that's all my life is going to be. As long as I'm stuck out here like this. Look at this, wow. It's like totally banked. And then you got a lot of people living like this. They're like, well, what do you expect us to do? And I'm just like, well, I don't know. Well, I'll deal with you in kind later, I suppose. Damn, you know. This reminds me a little bit of the Italian Chinese ghost town that I saw. A documentary on. Oh, well, sort of. They had like a vlogger that walked around and talked about it and stuff like that. And then I saw another video where they had like, you know, it was like a kind of a fake Chinese Paris and all this stuff. You know, China, humanists, knockoffs, imitators. You know, it's China's way of commenting on what's going on here as best they can. Vietnam, Hanoi, Cambodia, Thailand, let's see, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, Java, Jakarta Post, East Timor, Fiji, oh, what was that? Micronesia, and a bunch of other stuff. Saipan, and all that. You know who you are.